It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Colts and the Blues, next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us north of the border in the beautiful city of Toronto, Canada.
Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does. And you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses.
Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson.
And we are underway from Toronto.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
This one completes Alec Pierce.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
They'll need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Slot man moves right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They're going to look to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After 1st and 2nd down went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw. That one finds Pierce right side.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Now Richardson.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 34.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Now it's Richardson. And going right back to Pittman.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Back at the 16 now after the sack. Here's 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Gay's kick is good, and the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here, and now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he fires one incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Call that a gain of 11. There are times on carries like that where he looks a little bit older than his rookie status.
How many times have we talked when we've gone out to dinner about how precocious these youngsters are that come into the NFL now? They play at a higher level at a younger age. The stars aren't quite in their eyes as much as it used to be, huh?
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here's 2nd and 7.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll set up to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. From 8 yards out.
And the Blues are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Richardson working from the gun. Connecting over the middle with Downs.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Richardson off the play fake. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. And Richardson back to throw it. Now this taken in by Downs.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And Richardson looks to throw once more. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Richardson looking to throw this.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
Toronto's offense ready to take over.
And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
This is 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you don't want to pin this all on the quarterback, even when the pressure's coming. Not easy for them, but that's just something you can't do, is take that sack in the end zone.
No, you can't. But for all defensive line coaches, they're celebrating everywhere. Because what do they tell us in our meetings? It's all about the get-off, beating the offensive line at the snap of the football.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. This is brought in at the 21.
The Colts set to take over here offensively. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On the option to give to Taylor here.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Richardson. They'll get this off to Taylor.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here's Richardson to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. Remember, they had the safety go against them the last time they had it. Fortunately, their defense just forced the punt, so they'll try again as they start 1st and 10.
He's got Watkins on the out route. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
They'll set up a throw.
That one complete till again.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Brooks.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
They'll run the draw with Brooks.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Again, it's Taylor.
Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson.
And he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Richardson.
That's going to be taken in by Downs.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Again, it's Richardson.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Richardson looking to throw. That is caught. He will have the 1st down and a bit more.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce.
47 yards.
And the Colts have regained the lead.
And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 5. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now back to throw.
And once again, this is Sanders.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. A yard all they need, but it's third down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
2nd and 5.
Looking to throw.
This ball taken in here by Brooks.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. In motion left goes a tight end. Now a play fake here on first down. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
1 second, all that remains. A final shot before the half. Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to two guys already on our team. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And they got a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Gets past one man, and he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, if you're going to give out a little applause on that play, it has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Young now from the 50.
That swung out wide to Sanders. Down the left sideline.
Touchdown! Miles Sanders, 50 yards.
And the Blues have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 5. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Pushing his way through.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, here's Fields. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass, Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. To throw, Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Brooks.
And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They go play action. Young. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Here is Young. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
The play fake. Now Young. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
They bring their punter out there now as he's on here to punt it away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory.
Fields. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 2. Here's Fields.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap, Fields. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
To throw is Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
Well, part of their struggles in the first half was their inability to convert consistently on 3rd down. But how about this well-designed play? Gave himself plenty of options and able to get the hook up and keep the drive going.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. That's to the tight end, Mallory.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Welcome back to Toronto. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Young. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line.
The Colts offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And they still need 6 yards here on third down after the penalty.
Now Fields.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. Now he'll try to run with this.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Now it's Fields.
And it's complete to Mitchell. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Second down and 6 now. Here's Fields. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Second down and 8.
Looking to throw, Young.
A throw on the money there to Doolin.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 1 yard to go on third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, they go with Brooks.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. And they'll send out their punter now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over first and 10.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
From the 50, here's Fields.
Flush to his right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
This pass caught. It's Woods.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 33 yards that time.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Here's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Fields. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Fields now to throw.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a one-score game. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Justin Fields
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
and the Colts have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by a field goal, 1:52 to play. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10.
Young. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
So a field goal on this drive ties it. Remember, no overtime in the preseason, so we'll see how these coaches elect to play this. Young to throw. And this one complete to Doolin. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are on the field?
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now Young.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Young. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Brevin Jordan.
32 yards.
And the Blues answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Now it's the Colts' turn, trailing by 4. Exactly 1 minute remaining. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Fields able to find Ahmed.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
All eyes on Fields.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Fields. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Fields.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. 2 huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on 2nd down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They're just brimming with it right now.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.